In this video, we're going to look at enlargement. In my first example, I need to enlarge shape A by a scale factor of 3 from a center of enlargement 11, 3. So first, I mark my center of enlargement and I need to work out the distance of my shape from that center of enlargement. So I focus on my first vertex. I can see that I can only go one square up. So now I have to multiply this distance by 3 because the scale factor is 3. So I go 3 boxes or 3 squares up. Now that is the position of my new vertex. To work out the distance of another vertex, I can see that I go 3 up. I need to times that distance by 3. So now I go 9 up from the center of enlargement. And I'll mark the new position of the vertex. And for the last vertex, I go 3 to the left and 1 up. I need to multiply that by 3. So I'm going to go 9 to the left and 3 up. And I'll mark this as the new position of the vertex. I'll join the 3 vertices and I've got my enlarged shape in the correct position. You can always check if your enlargement is correct by joining the corresponding vertices with the center of enlargement, and the corresponding vertices and the center of enlargement should be on a straight line. In another example, I have the scale factor of a half. That means that my shape needs to get smaller. Okay, I'll mark the center of enlargement, which is 10, 2, and I'll work out the distance of the different vertices from the center of enlargement. So for the first one, I go 4 up and then 4 to the left. So now I need to halve that distance. So that is going to be only 2 up and then 2 to the left. And that is the position of the new vertex. For another vertex, it will be 8 to the left and then 4 up. I halve this distance, so it's going to be 4 to the left and only 2 up. And that is the position of the vertex. And for the last one, I go 10 up, 8 to the left. So now I have to go only 5 up and 4 to the left. And I have all 3 vertices now. I join them, mark the shape as B, and just to check if my enlargement is correct, I can join the corresponding vertices with the center of enlargement, and I can see the corresponding vertices and the center of enlargement are all on a straight line. In this example, I have a negative scale factor, which is -2. That means that the enlarged shape will be on the other side of the center of enlargement. So I'll mark the center of enlargement and I still work out the distance of my shape from that center of enlargement. So I go 1 up, 1 to the left. And now because the center of enlargement is negative, I have to go 2 down and then 2 to the right. So I need to go in the opposite direction. And that is the position of the new vertex. I'll do the same for the other vertices, 1 up, 3 to the left, so now I have to go 2 down and 6 to the right. And for the last vertex, instead of going 3 up and then 3 to the left, I'll go 6 down and 6 to the right. I have all 3 vertices now, so I can join them and I get my enlarged shape. Okay, again, as you can see, it's on the other side of the center of enlargement. It is flipped, but it is twice the size of the original one. Now I can still check if my enlargement is correct by joining the corresponding vertices, and the straight line must go through the center of enlargement. In the final example, I have a negative and fractional scale factor. So my shape will get smaller and it will be on the other side of the center of enlargement. So I'll mark the center of enlargement and I'll work out the distance of the vertices. So that is 2 to the left. So now I'll have to halve that distance and go in the opposite direction. Okay, so that's going to be 1 to the right. Okay, then for another vertex, I have to go 6 to the left, so now I have to go only 3 to the right because I need to go in the opposite direction. And then for the third vertex, I go 6 up, 6 to the left, so now I can go 3 down and then 3 to the right. Now I have all three vertices, so I can join them and I get my enlarged shape, which is actually smaller because the scale factor is less than 1, and the shape is flipped, which is on the other side of the center of enlargement, because the scale factor is negative. Again, I can draw straight lines to find out whether my enlargement is correct and the corresponding vertices and the center of enlargement must be on straight lines.